Lost their third straight game, this time to the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo. Bad loss for the Sharks, 6-3 final score in a game where the Sharks allowed 3 Sabres goals in the second period. I mean, the Sharks, kind of similar to the game against Ottawa last time, had a pretty solid first period, scoring 2 in the first, only allowing 1, but yeah, like I said, the Sharks did not play good the rest of the way through. They did score 1 in the third period, having goals in this game from Nick Bonino and Kevin Labanc. And Erik Karlsson once again gets an assist. I mean, his value is just going up and up. With all these points he's getting, it's almost like it's seemingly every single game that Erik Karlsson is getting a point. It's not literally every single game, but it's really close. So yeah, Tage Thompson, aka TNT, scores first halfway through the first period for Buffalo. Buffalo is also wearing their brand new alternate jerseys, the navy bluish kind of goat head looking ones. I must say they're pretty nice looking. But yeah, Tage Thompson's been playing really good lately, and then he scores early for the Sabres, putting them up 1-0. Nick Bonino, though, ties the game up, putting one in, wasn't defended well, had a nice pass, and that made it 1-1. Good passing there, and keep it in the blue, over the blue line, and so the Sharks had a good goal there. Then they went up 2-1. Kevin Labanc puts them up in front. Yeah, good play by the Sharks once again. Good passing. Karlsson, good play there. And the Sharks were on the power play as well, so they had good numbers. Second period, though, like I said, bad period for the Sharks defensively. JJ Peterka scores for the Sabres, tying the game up. Then they get up once again, taking the lead with a 3-2 advantage with a Jeff Skinner goal. And then they go up once again. Aaron Dell in net, by the way. Jack Quinn scores, obviously the other really, powerful player there. And they were on the power play as well, so that made it 4-2. And yeah, so third period, Jack Quinn scores once again. I mentioned his name. He had another goal. Very strong attack from the Sabres, odd man rush, and they go up 5-2. Oscar Lindblom did score for the Sharks, though, so that made it 5-3, and eventually 6-3 after Alex Tuck finally scores on the empty net. And so, yeah, I mean, the Sabres, like I said, handled the Sharks good in the later periods. The Sharks, like I said, goals from Lindblom, Labanc, and Bonino. Good goals, like I said, but, it's the type of thing where Aaron Dell, he, obviously isn't as experienced this season as Reimer and Kakkonen. I wasn't expecting the Sharks to have an amazing game, and they didn't, of course. They didn't have the worst game ever, but, Dell, 32 of 37, not great. The Sabres had Luukkonen in net, who was 26 of 29, about close to a 90% save percentage, so not bad. But the Sharks, like I said, this road trip's been rough for them, with the exception of the Montreal game. They're going to head back home and play the Canucks, a team they lost in overtime to last weekend. And so hopefully the Sharks can get that good win there. They'll need that, and then they're going to play the Ducks and Coyotes and a couple other teams that are semi-local, so a little bit less travel for the Sharks. But that's going to do it. A 6-3 loss to the Sabres for the Sharks. Tough loss, but yeah, you kind of have to expect that with Aaron Dell in net. No disrespect to him, but like I said, he's kind of in there, temporarily with Reimer sitting out for the time being. So that's going to do it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Sharks.